Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. So guys, you guys really responded well to the Marvel Super War video that I did yesterday. In fact, it's one of the most viewed videos I've had in a while and one of the most liked videos too. Now, if you guys have been following my videos for the last couple of days, actually the last couple of weeks, I've talked a lot about how there really hasn't been a game that has caught my attention to the point where I've really wanted to cover it long term. In fact, there's only really been 2 games in the past that have really caught my attention to the point where I cover them extensively. The first one was Arena of Valor. That was a mobile MOBA game that I covered for I think about a whole year before I decided to go and start covering other games. And then the other one was Langrisser. Now with Langrisser, I covered it I think for about 3 months before I started trying out and covering other games. And then recently I've started getting into Dawn of Isles, and I've been really enjoying that game too, and I plan on making more and more videos for that as well. But then my attention was fully grabbed by Marvel Super War. I love MOBA games. I love Marvel. The combination of the two is absolutely fantastic. So I am planning on constantly covering this game consistently over the next couple of months until its official release, and then covering it moving forward. And so this is kind of a little bit of a news video I wanted to share with you. Even though the game has been in closed beta alpha testing for almost 2 days now, they're already planning on releasing a brand new hero to the game tomorrow, and that is Proxima Midnight. Now, there's a video that they posted over on their YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to go and check it out and watch the full video. It's only about 16 minutes long, and I'll have it kind of playing in the background for you guys right now, so you can see some of the animations and the graphics and the combat and stuff that she does. But for this video, we're kind of just going to go through, break down her abilities from what we can get from this video, as there isn't a whole lot of information. And then when she officially releases tomorrow, we'll do a Proxima Midnight gameplay video. So the first thing I want to talk about, her first ability looks to be some sort of energy shield that she projects onto herself, giving her a little bit of damage resistance. You can see it kind of forming and swirling around her. And so it seems to be a pretty basic skill. Activate it, you get some shield, possibly a little bit of movement speed or movement action associated with it. Can't really tell too much. Like I said, we're just kind of estimating, guessing from this video because I think it's kind of fun. The second ability that she's got is a lunge ability where she'll actually lunge forward, attacking the enemies, dealing damage, but then it adds a secondary ability onto it that you can activate where she'll jump up into the air, slamming the ground on the enemy, and I believe it dazes them for a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell because it is a short video, but you can definitely tell that she's going to be a high movement based character where she's going to activate her shield and then just jump right into the fray, charging at an enemy, backing away, jumping back at the enemy all over again. And even with the third ability that we're going to talk about right now, well, she actually will swipe her legs, kicking the enemy up into the air and then slamming them back on the ground again. So she's got a little bit of crowd control right there. But again, she's got a sort of area of effect damage ability that targets a single enemy. It's kind of weird to say it like that, but we can't really tell if this is going to hurt other enemies. I'm kind of guessing that it will, but we'll have to see when we actually get a chance to play her come tomorrow. And then her ultimate ability is actually really interesting, but it's another one of those massive smashing the ground type abilities. So rather than lunging forward, she'll actually throw her spear at an enemy, and it looks like it actually targets the enemy with some sort of mystic rune or something above the enemy's head. I believe it just kind of targets it for the second activation of the skill, which once she goes ahead and activates it, she will slam the ground and cause massive damage to that area and to that enemy. It's probably going to be her finishing move. So for a character like this, to be honest, the way that I think this is going to play out is if you're chasing down an enemy, and actually one thing before I say this, I don't think we have a confirmation as to what type of character she's going to be, like if she's going to be a jungler, if she's going to be an assassin, if she's going to be a melee damage tank, whatever, we can't confirm. But to be honest, I think this is probably going to be one of those ganking type heroes, possibly jungler. But she's going to be the kind of hero that, from what I can tell from these abilities, is she's going to move and roam around the map, and then when she comes across an enemy that she thinks she can take down or an enemy that's pretty weak, she'll activate her shield, charge forward using her second ability, and then she'll use her third ability to smack them up into the air, and then while she slams the ground, while they hit the ground, she can back up, activate her third ability, throw the spear, and at that point, they're probably going to try to run away because she's going to deal a significant amount of damage on top of them, and then she can activate her ultimate ability one more time and finish the enemy off that way. So she's definitely going to be one of those characters that's going to be bouncing all over the place. That could be a character that's kind of hard to lock down. But if you got a lot of crowd control abilities, this is she's going to be a pretty easy character to take down. Now I'm going to be coming out with a Groot video, who's the crowd control king. He's a character I think can kind of mess a lot with Proxima Midnight's abilities and kind of lock her down, because a lot of it is based off of charging and moving up and sweeping under the enemy, backing up, and then charging back into the enemy. So I'm pretty excited to check out the new hero. Like I said, there's going to be a new video. She's going to be releasing tomorrow, so I will be putting out a new video of some gameplay for Proxima Midnight. And I do want to talk about a little bit about upcoming heroes that I think are going to come to the game. There's nothing officially released as of right now, but if this is a game that's going to coincide with a lot of Marvel properties, I think the 2 next heroes for sure that I think are going to come to the game, and it is in an alpha test, so they're going to probably be releasing quite a bit of heroes, but I know for a fact they're definitely going to have Iron Man. You know, they've got him on the icon. He's going to be a hero coming out soon, so I'm excited for him to be there. And then the other one's got to be Spider-Man, because he's got Spider-Man, you know, Far From Home movie coming out pretty soon. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get a video, or we're going to get a character based off him as well. Plus, they're like the 2 most iconic characters right now in the Marvel franchise. Well, guys, if you guys want to see more gameplay video, more news, I'll be keeping an eye out on the game for the next couple of weeks during this beta alpha test. Let me know down below the things that you want to know, any characters you want to see some gameplay of. In fact, I've got a little bit of a guide video coming out soon for one of the interesting mechanics behind the game, so keep an eye out for that. But well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date in the latest with Marvel Super War. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.